Hi, this is Sharon from Ruff Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom, and today I want to share a little hike I did while we were staying at Fort Pickens Campground. So, as you may know, I am a hiker. I've hiked almost all of the Appalachian Trail and over half of the Florida Trail. So, in this trip, I get to knock off a few Florida Trail miles. Okay, so the hike starts southbound at the northern terminus. It's mile 00 if you're going southbound. That's where I started, right there, right behind the Fort Pickens historic site. Now, if you wanted a shorter hike than 9 miles, you could do 7 miles, just hike 7 miles, and you could get picked up at the parking lot there just outside of the Fort Pickens property, off of Fort Pickens Road. At that 7-mile mark, the Florida Trail joins the Pensacola Beach Multi-Purpose Trail. And that is a paved trail that is not on the road. It's really pretty. Even though you're going through an urban setting, it's kind of cool because you get to see the colorful beach cottages and condos and things like that. And bonus, at the 9-mile mark, you'll cross the street and there's a Circle K with a Subway. And I think we had Subway about 3 times during this little adventure. And also, if your taster, you're a little bit more hungrier than that, or you want a little bit more, there are restaurants in the area, and there is a restaurant actually right next door to the Circle K called Flounder's Chowder House restaurant. So, and that looked pretty hopping, but we never did eat there. But I hear it's really good. So that is where my next hike will end, because I'm going to flip up and hike back so I can have Subway at the end of the day. See, that's how you plan your hikes. I'll be hiking some of the Florida Trail this week here at Fort Pickens. I know it can't compete with Appalachian Trail physical-wise, but I think walking through sand might be a benefit. Getting ready for my lash on the AT, gonna knock out some FT miles. Here I am, entering the Florida Trail from the northern terminus at Fort Pickens. This is still part of the structure, the fort structure. That's looking back towards Fort Pickens. And more of these walls. Going for 8 miles today. We'll see. Depends on how much piddling I do. This is looking back on the path I just walked. It's nice and wide, flat, kind of parallels the road, Fort Pickens Road. But we come here to our first battery. We visited that yesterday. Walked up there, did some exploring. So this first battery you come to is Battery Worth. And we're going to head straight on this way. If you need to, though, I don't know if there's bathrooms up there. Probably bathrooms and water. It's a picnic area. Well-marked signage along the way. If I wanted to keep walking, I could walk 1,300 miles and end up at the Big Cypress National Preserve. We are staying in Campground Loop A, which is probably the furthest away, about half a mile. And we've come a little over half a mile. Not even a mile yet from the northern terminus. So yes, you walk right through the middle of this campground, straight down the middle. It is the middle road. The trailhead is up in front of me. So in case you get there and get kind of discombobulated. But even if you mess up and go to the left or go to the right, you're going to end up here anyway. Okay, I just came from that way. I wanted to go home to Ruff Road, to our camp. I would go Campground, Loop A, 2/10 of a mile that way. But I am continuing on towards Battery Langdon this way. Not even 2 miles in, we're almost to Battery Langdon. Cross the street and we began the beach walk. I'm looking forward to that. Although I know the sand is going to be loads of fun. I say that in the most sarcastic manner. Good training though, good training. The Battery Langdon, come around there. I just went by that pile of sand. And we're gonna head down this way. There's a bathroom and water here and picnic tables. A beautiful beach. This is where we're gonna hit the beach. Well, according to gut hooks, I'm on the trail, although I did not see a sign or a blaze coming this way. I just saw on the Florida Trail map that this is where it turned off. What is gut hooks, you might ask? Well, this is an app that you download on your phone. It is a trail map and guide with user GPS location. You can see where you're moving in real time. The user purchases the trail maps by section, or you can purchase an entire trail. For example, I have the entire Florida Trail on my phone, and I've also purchased the Appalachian Trail. So users leave comments and recommendations in the app. Hey hikers, if you want to simulate climbing a mountain here in Florida, just go hike on the beach and you will have an equally as challenging workout. My muscles are feeling it, but it's so awesome. I want to take my shoes off and hike this barefoot. In fact, that's probably going to happen because I have a few miles of this. Florida Trail along the Gulf of Mexico. Pensacola Bay to my left. Pensacola Beach in front of me on down the way there, and then to my right is the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. And if you go back that way, you'll end up at the northern terminus, Fort Pickens. Delightful, besides the sand. Some places it's packed harder than others, so it's not quite so bad. But there's Fort Pickens Road right there, so it's not like you're in the middle of nowhere here. Although most places it is illegal to climb across dunes in Florida. Here, there are no real dunes between here and the road. So I gave up, ditched the shoes. Walking down here, it is soft. You have to get like in the water to where the firm part is, but it's refreshing on the feet. So I'm toting my shoes, and you can see it's quite a drop off here in this section. Carrying on. When you come to a place to sit, you have lunch. Nice. All right, back at it. Walking in the sand. You'll see lots of birds along this beach walk. Big birds, little birds, medium-sized birds. They're quite fun to watch, especially the ones when they run to the shore, they run to the surf, and then they run back, and they run to the surf, and they run back as it comes up. They're pretty comical. Now I ask you, where can you hike and get this? Woo! Florida! Okay, I came up to the first, well, it was not the first beach access, but I guess it's the first beach access after you can see the check-in station flag. So it's about a half a mile or a mile after that. Did not see anywhere. No blaze, no turn, no Florida Trail sign. I just looked at my Guthooks app and saw that I went down, I came up straight over there. So it's possible that I did miss the turn as I was going through this stretch. I did know that at some point the trail crosses a road and joins up with the Pensacola Beach Trail. Orange blaze. Man, I could have missed it coming over, but anyway, walking on. Delightful little walk along Fort Pickens Road. Still walking along Fort Pickens Road. I have about a mile to go. Now we have these nice boats in this little lagoon over here. And walking on. Okay, if you like hiking like I do, you can check out some of my other hiking videos over at Trail Gator Trail Tales. Trail Gator Trail Tales. Check it out. So this is Sharon, Rough Road RV Life. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask a question, follow the journey. We like looking at freedom, and we'll see you on the road. Safe travels.